Welcome viewers, I'm your host Tan and I welcome you to today's show called The Sandbox Show, where we'll talk about all the news, views and all the latest developments from the world of the Sandbox Metaverse and the Sandbox community and more. The Metaverse Street Journal, the channel you're watching, is a media company focused on the Metaverse. Let us see what happened in the world of the Sandbox since last week. In the first news, Care Bears unleash a quacktastic mystery in the Sandbox Alpha Season 5. Are you ready for a hunt? In a dazzling twist that has the Metaverse buzzing, the Sandbox has teamed up with the beloved Care Bears for an electrifying new experience in Alpha Season 5, unveiled in a vibrant X-Post that's got everyone talking. The colorful crew featuring a green bear with a lucky clover, a stormy bear, a radiant pink bear and a sunny yellow bear. Viewers, before we move on, let us go ahead and take a commercial break. Let's move on. In the first news, mysterious eggs spark frenzy in the Sandbox Metaverse. What's hatching next? A thrilling adventure has erupted in the Sandbox Metaverse as a recent expost by the Sandbox unveils a cryptic Easter egg hunt that's sending players into wild frenzy. Hidden within the lush, pixelated jungles of the Alpha Season 5 hub, these glowing blue eggs, guarded by curious creatures, promises more than just a festive surprise. With whispers of dinosaurs and epic rewards like bonus EP up for grabs. The Sandbox, already a beacon of innovation in the metaverse, has ingeniously blended nostalgia with cutting-edge blockchain gaming, inviting players to explore, share their finds on social, and unlock exclusive perks tied to the Jurassic World collaboration. Fans are buzzing with excitement as some have already spotted multiple eggs, while others speculate about what the prehistoric wonders might emerge from these digital shells. The Sandbox's vibrant community is abuzz with players like Oxybarts and Kiddo celebrating their discoveries, proving once again that this platform is the ultimate playground for creators and gamers alike. With Sand trading volumes spiking and anticipation building, the Sandbox continues to redefine immersive entertainment in the metaverse. What secrets will these eggs unleash next? Only time will tell. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the second news, Atari avatars stormed the Sandbox metaverse in a pixelated revolution. The Sandbox has just dropped a bombshell on X that's sending shockwaves through the metaverse, igniting a frenzy of nostalgia and excitement as they announce the imminent arrival of the Atari Avatar Collection, a dazzling tribute to gaming's golden era. With the mesmerizing retro-futuristic image of a glowing grid under neon-hued sky, the Sandbox is teasing a launch that promises to bring pixel-perfect magic to life, letting players own a piece of history in their vibrant world. The buzz is electric as fans are urged to join the allow list for a chance at a 20% discount, a move that's already sparking a mad dash among gaming enthusiasts eager to snag these iconic NFTs. Set to unfold in Alpha Season 5, this collaboration with Atari isn't just a nod to the past, it's a bold leap into the future of gaming, where the Sandbox continues to shine as a trailblazer in the metaverse realm. Social media is ablaze with the reaction from pixel-loving purists to crypto-savvy collectors, all hailing the Sandbox for keeping the spirit of classic gaming alive in a cutting-edge digital frontier. Will this launch redefine how we experience nostalgia in the metaverse, or will it set a new standard for virtual collectibles? The stage is set for a legendary showdown, and the Sandbox is at the heart of it all, proving once again why it's the ultimate playground for gamers and creators alike. Only time will tell. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the third news, myths collide in the metaverse. The Sandbox unleashes Medusa and Hercules in epic British Museum showdown. In a jaw-dropping fusion of ancient legends and cutting-edge tech, the Sandbox has joined forces with the British Museum to transport players into a mythical battleground where history roars to life. On April 23rd, 2025, the Sandbox announced on X a thrilling new experience within its metaverse, inviting players to transform into the serpentine Medusa or mighty Hercules and fight for glory in a virtual realm inspired by the museum's iconic collection. With the promise of epic rewards like Medusa's snake pet or Hercules' legendary club, this immersive collaboration has gamers buzzing with excitement, ready to step into the sandals of the gods and monsters. The Sandbox's pixelated universe, already a playground for creativity, now offers a chance to rewrite mythology as players choose their sides in a clash of heroes and creatures that's as dramatic as the tales themselves. Social media is ablaze with anticipation, with fans praising the Sandbox for blending culture and entertainment in a way that feels both timeless and futuristic. Will Medusa's gaze turn rivals to stone, or will Hercules' strength claim victory in the digital Colosseum? The stakes are high and the rewards are legendary as the Sandbox continues to push the boundaries of what a metaverse can be. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the fourth news, Etis storms the Sandbox metaverse with voxel vibes. Are you ready to soul into this virtual K-pop craze? Hold on to your ramyeon because the Sandbox just dropped a kimchi hot bombshell that's got K-pop fans worldwide buzzing with excitement. Etis has officially crash landed into the metaverse with jaw-dropping voxel avatars that are as dazzling as a handbook on Seolal. In a stunning X post on April 23, 2025, the Sandbox unveiled a sleek grid of images showcasing the Etis crew blending their real-world charisma with pixel-perfect digital doubles that scream Gangnam-style swagger. Each member's iconic look has been meticulously crafted into playable NFT avatars ready to spice up the metaverse like a bowl of tteokbokki at a Hongdae street stall, offering fans a chance to join epic quests, virtual concerts, and more while earning sand tokens along the way. The Sandbox is serving up a bibimbap of creativity, letting users not only mingle with Etis' avatars, but also craft their own experiences in this immersive digital playground. Talk about a K-drama worthy plot twist. Fans are already going gimbap crazy over the possibilities, from a dancing to gorilla in a virtual Itaewon club to exploring voxel art galleries with their bias. Despite some spicy fan backlash, the Sandbox is doubling down on the Hallelujah wave, proving they're not afraid to stir the Giga airports with innovation. Will the virtual venture be a Daibak hit or a Bulgogi bust for Etis and their tiny crew? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the fifth news, Kung Fu legend strikes the metaverse. The Sandbox unleashes Bruce Lee's epic legacy. Hold on to your nunchucks because the Sandbox just delivered a high-kicking surprise that's got the metaverse buzzing with a Bruce Lee-sized punch. In a thrilling ex-post, the Web3 virtual world announced a multi-year partnership with Bruce Lee Enterprises, bringing the martial arts icon into the immersive realm with a chop that's sure to block out the competition. Fans can now step into Adventure World, the Wildlands, during Alpha Season 5, where they'll experience a social hub and a solo player game, Tao of the Dragon, inspired by Lee's legendary philosophy. Talk about a virtual dojo that packs a real kick. The Sandbox is striking a balance of nostalgia and innovation, offering limited edition digital collectibles that's interactive experiences that let you channel your inner dragon with every swift move. Will this partnership catapult the Sandbox to new heights in the metaverse, or will it face sparring challenge from rival platforms? Fans are already lining up for the land sale, ready to flow like water into the groundbreaking experience. So grab your black belt and prepare for a showdown. Bruce Lee's spirit is ready to spar in the digital realm. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. Before we move on, let us go ahead and take a commercial break. Welcome back, viewers. Let's move on. In the sixth news, roar into adventure. The Sandbox Metaverse unleashes Jurassic-sized thrills in the wildlands. Hold on to your double jump shoes because the Sandbox Metaverse just cracked open a prehistoric portal that's shaking the voxel ground beneath us. In a jaw-dropping post on X, the Sandbox announced the grand opening of Adventure World, the Wildlands, where giants like Jurassic World, the British Museum, and Bruce Lee are inviting players to become their next door neighbors in a dynamite new landscape. With 486 standard land, 28 premium land, and 4 estate auctions up for grabs, adventurers can stake their claim in this blocky jungle and score epic rewards like a Jurassic World t-shirt and a legendary tee. Rex Egg talk about a sand sensational deal. Premium landowners even get a creator asset pack and physical merch to make their metaverse journey truly fossil-tastic. The eerie glow of the Wildlands map in the post hints at a towering dinosaur lurking in the shadows, ready to test your game maker skills as you build your prehistoric paradise. Will you craft a dino park that roars with success, or will the T-Rex turn your voxel dreams into a pile of pixel dust? The Sandbox is proving once again why it's the ultimate playground for creators blending iconic IP with limitless imagination in a way that's sure to make your sand wallet rumble with excitement. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 7th news, titanic troubles in the Sandbox. Can you save the museum from a dino-sized disaster? Hold on to your artifacts because the Sandbox Metaverse is unleashing a prehistoric pandemonium that's got everyone on the edge of their exhibit seats. In a thrilling ex-post, the Sandbox revealed their latest Alpha Season 5 adventure, where the museum keeper is in a fossil-fueled frenzy, battling to stop his bio-creations from turning the museum into a Jurassic junkyard. With a titanic robot on the loose, players are called to step into the voxelized world and restore order before the gallery goes extinct. Talk about a dynamite challenge. The Sandbox continues to impress, blending the roar of Jurassic World with their signature creativity, proving they're the curator of cutting-edge metaverse magic. Will you brush up on your skills and save the day, or will the museum's history be rewritten in chaos? This isn't just a game, it's an exhibit of epic proportions that's got fans saying this setup is absolutely unfossilable. As the Sandbox keeps building masterpieces, the metaverse is proving to be a gallery of endless wonders. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 8th news, Gordon Ramsay turns up the heat in the Sandbox Metaverse. Will players survive the roast? In a sizzling showdown that's got the digital world buzzing, the Sandbox Metaverse has unleashed a fiery collaboration with none other than Gordon Ramsay, as revealed in their latest ex-post. And it's serving up a feast of drama that's raw, bold, and absolutely unmissable. The voxelated stage of Hell's Kitchen is alive with chaos as players fumble through culinary challenges only to face the wrath of Ramsay, who's dishing out roasts spicier than a jalapeno on steroids. Hold on to your idiot sandwiches, because this is the place for the this is no place for the faint-hearted. The Sandbox shines as a trailblazing platform, blending Web3 innovation with immersive gameplay, where avatars are sweating it out to prove they're not just another donkey in the kitchen. Ramsay's savage critics, like calling one player's dish a dog's dinner, are turning up the heat, while fans on X are eating it up, praising the Metaverse for bringing this beefy spectacle to life. With the promise of epic quests and NFT monetization, the Sandbox is cooking up a storm that's got gamers hungry for more. But can they handle Rams's pleasure and pressure, or will they get sent packing with "you're done" shout? This collaboration is a masterclass in entertainment, blending virtual creativity with real-world intensity, and the Sandbox is plating it up perfectly. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the ninth news, Sandbox levels up luxury in the Metaverse. Sebastian Boucher spawns a new era at Dubai AI Week. Hold on to your jetpacks, gamers, because the Sandbox is crafting a legendary quest into the realm of luxury, AI, and Web3, as revealed in a blockbuster post by Sebastian Boucher, the co-founder and chief operating officer of the Sandbox and co-president of the Blockchain Game Alliance. At the dazzling Dubai AI Week on April 23, 2025, Boucher announced his epic panel at the Museum of the Future, promising to drop rare loot on how the Sandbox is redefining high-end experiences in the Metaverse. Donning his iconic Sandbox gear, he's ready to power up the Machines Can See Summit with insights on blending blockchain authentication, AI-driven personalization, and immersive VR worlds. Think of it as unlocking an ultra-rare skin for luxury itself. The Sandbox is no stranger to smashing barriers, already a top-tier decentralized metaverse where players can craft, own, trade digital assets, and now it's speed running into the luxury sector with style. Sebastian Boucher's panel Code Couture, alongside experts from HEC Paris and Richmond, is set to respawn the way we see exclusivity merging high fashion with virtual realms in a way that's sure to one-shot traditional norms. Fans on X are already equipping their hype gear, with some calling it a game changer for Web3 fashion. Talk about a critical hit. As the Sandbox continues to grind through innovation, it's clear they're not just playing the game, they're rewriting the entire code base of luxury in the Metaverse. Will this bold move achieve a high score in digital economy, or will it face an unexpected boss battle? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 10th news, Elvis Presley and Paris Hilton level up in the Sandbox Metaverse. A groovy encounter that's all shook up. Hold on to your jetpacks, gamers, because the Sandbox Metaverse just spawned an epic crossover that's got everyone buzzing. Arthur Madrid, co-founder and chief executive officer of the Sandbox, dropped a pixel-perfect post on X revealing a jaw-dropping virtual meetup between the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, and socialite superstar Paris Hilton. In a dazzling voxel realm, Elvis is ready to respawn his iconic charisma, decked out in a blocky white suit, while Paris slays in a futuristic fairy fit, proving the Sandbox is the ultimate sandbox for creativity and star power. Fans are already power jumping with theories. Will Elvis serenade Paris with a Metaverse remix of Love Me Tender, or are they teaming up for a boss level dance off that'll crash the servers. The Sandbox continues to dominate as the #1 decentralized platform, letting players craft, play, and monetize their wildest dreams in the blockchain. And this celebrity collision is a critical hit for its immersive charm. Gamers are ready to grind for those Genesis key NFTs to join the action, hoping to unlock rare rewards and maybe even set a new high score at the upcoming Elvis block party. Better save your progress, because this Metaverse mashup is a game changer that's got everyone ready to double jump into the action. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. Before we move on, let us go ahead and take a commercial break. Welcome back, viewers. Let's move on. In the 11th news, Sakura sparks fly as the Sandbox steals the show at Women in Tech Summit. Hold on to your bento boxes, folks, because the Sandbox is making waves that even the tsunami would envy at the Women in Tech Global Summit in Osaka during Expo 2025. Sebastian Bourget, the co-founder and chief operating officer of the Sandbox and co-president of the Blockchain Game Alliance, shared a post on X that had everyone saying kawaii with delight, showcasing a vibrant gathering under a sakura petal-filled backdrop. Talk about a Hanami party with a tech twist. The Sandbox, supported by the Sandbox DAO's SIP22, brought its Metaverse magic to the summit, empowering women in STEM and proving they're not just playing games, they're rewriting the rules with a summarized precision. Attendees were left in awe, as if they just witnessed a Tanuki transformation into a tech titan, with Sandbox's vision for a decentralized, inclusive digital world stealing the spotlight like a ninja in the night. The event, themed Designing Future Society for Our Lives, was a perfect match for the Sandbox's innovative spirit, blending blockchain brilliance with a community vibe that's more welcoming than a warm bowl of ramen on a chilly day. Sebastian Bourget's presence, rocking a casual yet confident look, was a reminder that the Sandbox isn't just a platform, it's a movement that's got everyone saying sugoi, with excitement for what's next in the Metaverse. Will this summit mark the beginning of a new era for women in tech, with Sandbox leading the charge like a shogun of innovation? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 12th news, the Sandbox shines at Osaka Protocol signing, a tsunami of change for women in tech. Hold on to your bento boxes, because the Sandbox just made waves at Women in Tech Global Summit in Osaka, signing for groundbreaking Osaka Protocol with a summarized precision. Sebastian Bourget, co-founder and chief operating officer of the Sandbox, stood tall like a sakura tree in full bloom, proudly committing to empower 100 million women and girls by 2030 through STEM education, digital access, and ethical tech development. This isn't just a small sushi roll of progress, it's a full-on kaiseki feast of innovation, blending the Sandbox's Metaverse magic with a mission to foster inclusivity faster than Shinkansen bullet train. The event, held during Expo 2025, was a whirlwind of global leaders, with Bourget's signature ceiling, a pact as strong as a sumo wrestler's grip, aiming to accelerate women's leadership in tech. The Sandbox is proving it's not just a game, but a dojo for change, inspiring a new generation to say konnichiwa to opportunities in Web3 and beyond. With cherry blossoms of hope blooming on stage, this partnership is set to be a match made in digital heaven. As sweet as mochi and as bold as ninja strike. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 13th news, Etis and the Sandbox Korea drop a K-pop metaverse bomb? Will you nab a photocard treasure? Hold on to your kimchi, folks, because the Sandbox Korea just unleashed a virtual tidal wave of K-pop fever with their latest ATEEZ experience in the metaverse, and it's spicier than a bowl of tteokbokki on a Seoul summer day. Announced on X this dazzling collaboration lets fans dive into the sandbox to play ATEEZ themed adventures like Fever and Treasure from April 24th to May 19th, with a chance to snag one of the 1500 exclusive ATEEZ photo cards. Talk about a prize sweeter than serving of bingsu. The Sandbox Korea is pulling out all stops, creating a pixelated paradise where fans can immerse themselves in ATEEZ's world, proving once again why they're the kings of the metaverse. Dare we say they're serving up a virtual bibimbap of fun. All you need to do is sign up, play, and fill out a Google form faster than you can say Gangnam Style. But don't sleep on this, or you'll be crying into the jjajangmyeon when the event ends. With ATEEZ avatars strutting their stuff in digital realms, the Sandbox is cooking up a storm that's more addictive than a round of soju shots at a noraebang. Fans are already buzzing like a swarm of bees around a pot of honey. But will everyone get their hands on the photo cards, or will some be left dreaming of a virtual handbag photo shoot? The Sandbox Korea is setting the bar higher than a high note in a K-pop ballad, and we're here for it. Don't miss this chance to make your metaverse dream as real as a plate of samgyeopsal. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 14th news, Mabu Mabu Magic in the Sandbox, a metaverse revolution takes Japan by storm. Hold on to your katakana keyboards, because the Sandbox Japan just dropped a bombshell on X that's more explosive than a Tanabata firework festival, announcing sizzling Mavlov NFT collections now live on OpenSea. This virtual sandbox, a pixelated paradise where creators craft and monetize voxel dreams, is turning the metaverse into a samurai sharp sensation, blending Japanese fandom with blockchain brilliance. Fans of Mavlov are in for a treat sweeter than mochi ice cream, as they can now snag official NFTs that are rarer than a sakura bloom in winter. The Sandbox Japan's post has sparked a frenzy faster than you can say kawaii desu ni, with digital collectors racing to stake their claims in this virtual Shogun showdown. It's a match made in otaku heaven, where Sandbox's 166,464 lands become the ultimate dojo for creativity and community, proving once again that this platform is the sensei of innovation in the metaverse. Will this NFT drop cause a tsunami of new users to flood the Sandbox, or will it be a quiet haiku moment in the digital realm? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 15th news, Care Bears invade the Sandbox metaverse, a kawaii clash of fun and sand stakes. In a thrilling announcement that's got virtual worlds buzzing, the Sandbox Japan took to X to unveil their second play party event, inviting players to dive into the adorable realm of Care Bears with the vibrant Sandbox Metaverse, where kawaii dreams collide with high-stakes reward with tantalizing prize pool featuring Alpha Pass and Sand Token totaling a jaw-dropping 6.3 million sand, equivalent to 3.1 billion yen. This event is set to be a game changer, offering players a chance to share and win big in true Care Bear fashion. The Sandbox Japan's post, dripping with playful energy, urges gamers to update their client and join the party, promising a dynamite experience that's as fun as the battle of onigiri. Hold on to your katakana keyboards, because this event is packed with more surprises than a bento box at a Hanami festival. 44 unique experiences await over 6 weeks, ensuring every player finds their perfect sandbox to play in. Whether you're a seasoned sensei of the metaverse or a newbie just learning to say konnichiwa, winner, the Sandbox delivers a pixelated paradise where creativity and rewards go hand in hand like sushi and wasabi. The event's Care Bear theme adds a layer of nostalgia that's sweeter than mochi, while the sand rewards are hotter than a ramen bowl straight from the stove. Don't miss this chance to level up your avatar game, grab your virtual getter and sprint to the metaverse, because this party is more electrifying than a pachinko parlor on a Saturday night. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. Before we move on, let us go ahead and take a commercial break. Welcome back, viewers. Let's move on. In the 16th news, dynamite escape in the sandbox. Will Tsunaba-kun survive the pixelated Jurassic chase? In a thrilling post on X, the Sandbox Japan has unleashed a roaring challenge that's shaking the metaverse to its core as Tsunaba-kun, the adorable voxel hero, sprints for survival in Alpha Season 5's Escape the Dino Stage 2 with a massive Triceratops hot on its heel. From April 23rd to April 28th, Japanese players are rallying to help Tsunaba-kun by sharing their gameplay screenshots, aiming to unlock a colossal 700 prize pool. Talk about a sensational reward that's got everyone saying Suge. The more posts, the safer Tsunaba-kun gets, and the bigger the sand stash grows, making this a koi opportunity to koi together for a splashing good time. Players are diving into 44 unique experiences over 6 weeks with a total of 6.3 million sand up for grabs, worth a jaw-dropping $33.1 billion yen, not 30, 3.1 billion yen. A treasure that's truly Takara for those who Takara the challenge. The Sandbox Japan is pulling out all the stops, ensuring even beginners can join the free-to-play fun, proving they're the senpai of Metaverse adventures, guiding us with sensei wisdom. So hold on to your katakana keyboards and kana CT, your best moves, because the event is a Goju chance to shine, or should we say Goju of a challenge with that dino in pursuit. Will Tsunaba-kun escape, or will Triceratops try to Sierra him a one-way ticket to extinction? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 17th news, hold on to your foe. The Sandbox Southeast Asia roars back with the dynamite NFT drops in a Jurassic Jungle adventure. Get ready to tie up your adventure boots, because the Sandbox Southeast Asia has unleashed a roaring double drop that's shaking up the metaverse like a Singapore sling on a wild night. In a thrilling post on X, the Sandbox Southeast Asia announced their Dino Trainer NFT hunt for Alpha Season 5, bringing a lousome twist to their Jurassic World collaboration with exclusive safari hat and t-shirt wearables for all you dino enthusiasts. From April 7th to 2025, players across Southeast Asia can purchase NFTs, avatars, eggs, land, or Alpha Pass to claim these ballyful treasures, while also earning raffle tickets for a chance to win 100 Sand in the Southeast Asia arena. Talk about a Malaysia Cali rewarding deal. The Sandbox is serving up a Vietnamian experience, blending voxel creativity with prehistoric flair as players gear up for epic quests in a lush dino-filled jungle. With bonus raffle tickets for collecting more NFTs, this event is spicier than a Thai chili, ensuring every participant feel the Indo-neat-able thrill of the hunt. The metaverse has never looked so good, and the Sandbox Southeast Asia is proving that the ultimate destination for gamers and creators alike. Will you be the next dino trainer to conquer this Jurassic journey? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 18th news, Dynamite Vision Unleashed, the Sandbox Southeast Asia roars with safari goggles in Alpha Season 5. Hold on to your Titanic hats, because the Sandbox Southeast Asia is unleashing a prehistoric spectacle that's dynamite in every way as they drop the jaw-dropping Safari Goggles NFT in their latest Dino Trainer collection. From April 21 to April 27, 2025, adventurers in the metaverse can snag this exclusive gear up by purchasing any NFT, avatar egg, land, or Alpha Pass from the Sandbox game, submitting their transaction ID and claiming their prize, ensuring their vision is as sharp as a Vietnamian predator in the jungle. This thrilling Week 4 event, part of Alpha Season 5, invites players to see the world like never before, with Safari Goggles offering a pixelated peek into the Jurassic jungles of the Sandbox metaverse. The stakes are higher than a Malaysian side mountain with bonus raffle tickets to the Southeast Asia Arena and a chance to win 100 sand for 3 lucky explorers. Talk about a lusty opportunity. Collectors grabbing more than 3 NFTs will also score 4 extra raffle tickets, making this a combo deal you can't resist. The Sandbox Southeast Asia is transforming the metaverse into a roaring playground, blending gamified storytelling with Southeast Asian flair that's as vibrant as a Singaporean festival. Will you be the next dino trainer to tame the wild with these goggles, or will the jungle's mysteries remain uncharted? Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 19th news, hold on to your tuk-tuks. The Sandbox Thailand unveils a fantastic Alpha Pass giveaway. In a dazzling display of digital delight, the Sandbox Thailand has unleashed a thrilling post on X that's got the metaverse buzzing with excitement, inviting players to dive into a path to glory with an Alpha Pass giveaway for Season 5 in collaboration with the British Museum. This electrifying event challenges adventurers to uncover a sacred relic from the Temple of Athena. Spoiler alert, it's the Aegis, offering 10 lucky winners a coveted Alpha Pass to explore the immersive wonders of the metaverse. With Thai culture sprinkled into the mix, participants are urged to Thai their best shot by following the Sandbox Thailand, retweeting the post, and tagging 3 friends for a chance to win, all while navigating the virtual halls of history. The stakes are high and the deadline looms like a monsoon on April 27 at 10 p.m. GMT plus 7. So don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers like slippery pad thai noodles. The Sandbox is serving up a feast of fun, blending ancient mythology and modern tech, and fans are going tom yum over the chance to explore this virtual Thai-rific world. Whether you're a seasoned player or a newbie ready to focus on glory, this event promises to be a real Titanic adventure. So grab your virtual sombrero, we mean somtam, and get ready to spice up your metaverse journey with Sandbox Thailand's latest spectacle. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. In the 20th news, Sandbox Vietnam ignites phenomenal game night with DJ insights. Hold on to your bread for this one. The Sandbox Metaverse is stirring up excitement in Vietnam with a thrilling game night event that's got everyone shouting, "Don't let this chance slip away," like a river in Hanoi. Teaming up with DJ Insights, the Sandbox Vietnam revealed on X in a dazzling post Sunday showdown on April 27, 2025 at 2200 hours, promising an Alpha Season 5 adventure that'll make you forget all your troubles in a noodle-like trance with 250 sand, 5 Alpha passes, and exclusive Sandbox merchandise up for grab. SandFam members are ready to soup up their skills through new features like flying, double jump, and air dance. Now that's a bowl of fun. Set in the vibrant pixelated jungles of the Metaverse, this live stream event on Degen Community's Discord is the spot for gamers eager to roll their luck and win big. The Sandbox continues to dazzle as trailblazer in the Metaverse, mixing creativity with rewards in a way that's tempting as a steaming bowl of soup on a chilly Hanoi night. Whether you're a veteran player or a rookie ready to sandwich the competition, this game night is your ticket to a world where imagination runs wild. So rally your friends, fire up your computers, and prepare to rise to glory in this virtual event. Only time will tell what happens. Till then, we'll keep reporting. That's all for today, viewers. As always, our parting words: you be the arbiter of truth, the viewers of the Metaverse Street Journal, the daily dose of your Metaverse, NFT, and Web3 news. I'm your host, Stan. Thank you for watching the Sandbox show, where we talk all about the news, views, and the developments from the world of the Sandbox, Metaverse, and community. See you next week for the next episode. Till then, you take care and goodbye.